Asano Ai is a boy who tragically lost his entire family in a horrific car accident. This traumatic event left him with deep-seated fears of losing loved ones again, resulting in crippling social anxiety. One day, during lunch, some of his classmates approach him wanting to hang out. Despite appreciating their gesture, Asano is unable to accept their invitation, having turned them down 10 times already. David, who has been in the same class for a month, is among those classmates, and they resolve to ask Asano again tomorrow, hoping he'll be more prepared. As Asano's classmates leave, his childhood friend Mutsumi places a bento box on his head, scolding him for turning down the invitation, since he has no friends other than her. Despite Asano's indifference, Mutsumi insists they share lunch, because she knows he hasn't been eating properly, due to overworking himself. Asano reluctantly agrees, and as they eat, Mutsumi expresses her concern that he might remain friendless forever. She also teases him about worrying for her, although she admits to rejecting every guy who approaches her almost immediately. Their conversation is interrupted by Mr. Haruka, who suddenly appears and intercepts Asano's food. Haruka, who was supposed to be on a business trip, claims he missed Mutsumi and adjusted his schedule to return early. He even makes inappropriate comments about her, which prompts Mutsumi to consider reporting him. Haruka then asks Asano to come to his office after school for a special lesson, leaving both Asano and Mutsumi worried. At the end of the school day, Asano feels dejected as his classmates wave goodbye. He heads to Haruka's office, where Haruka awkwardly invites him to sit on a couch and shows him a disturbing collection of photos of Mutsumi, including ones from her childhood. This revelation alarms Asano, who decides he must report Haruka to protect Mutsumi. Haruka then reveals he has been watching Mutsumi for years and has intimidated anyone trying to get close to her. Asano, frozen with fear, becomes Haruka's next target. Before Haruka can harm Asano, a girl dressed in white bursts into the room, creating a diversion and rescuing Asano. He later wakes up to find Mutsumi and a group of people who Mutsumi introduces as her siblings: Futaba, Shinzo, Shen, Kango, and Nano, along with their guard dog, Goth. Mutsumi reveals they are a family of spies, not vegetable farmers, as Asano had thought. Despite his disbelief, Asano realizes the seriousness when he accidentally fires a real gun. Futaba explains that their spy work is essential for their survival in the tough economic climate. She also mentions their older brother, Kiro, who boosts their reputation, but also causes tension. Asano recognizes Kiro as Haruka from school, who has become obsessively protective of Mutsumi. Due to a tip about a potential threat to Mutsumi, Kiro is now targeting Asano, despite having previously tolerated him because of his childhood friendship with Mutsumi. As the siblings prepare for Kiro's attack, Futaba suggests Asano marry Mutsumi to invoke a family rule against killing family members. Although Asano is hesitant, Mutsumi refuses, understanding his fear of forming new connections. Instead, they opt for a risky plan to fend off Kiro. When Kiro arrives, he effortlessly bypasses their traps. The siblings engage in a fierce battle with him, but he overpowers them using his weapon, Steel Spider. In a desperate move, Mutsumi disguises herself to protect Asano, but Kiro sees through it. He proposes keeping Mutsumi safe by controlling her life entirely, to which she reluctantly agrees to protect Asano. However, Asano, unwilling to see Mutsumi give up her life, steps out and declares his willingness to marry her. Despite Kiro's attempts to stop him, Asano manages to put on the ring, becoming part of the family. The siblings welcome him, and Futaba tells Kiro to accept Asano and help him learn to protect Mutsumi. This is the end of the video. Subscribe to the Anime Sphere Recaps channel for more anime recaps.